Hello everyone, this is Untold Force, giving you instructions on how to connect to the Untold Destiny Minecraft server for the very first time. Now, if you've already connected before, and you have the MultiMC client, do not follow this video. Follow the next video, which should be further down the page. On the Untold Destiny Minecraft website, there is a page that says how to connect. If you go and see the first time install instructions, this is what we're looking for. The first thing you need to do is make sure that you have the latest version of Java. You want to click Download Java here, and there are two links that you'll want to follow. First of all, the Windows Offline. It doesn't specify, but that's a 32-bit version. You'll have to install this one, as well as the Windows Offline 64-bit version. Download both of those and install those. Once you're done, we can go back to the main page. Now you'll want to download the MultiMC launcher from this link. So you'll want to click on the link and download it for your operating system. In this case, I'm using Windows, so I'm going to download it here. Now that that's done, I'm going to open that directory, and I'm going to extract the MultiMC. As we can see, now it has a directory here in there called MultiMC. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put it onto just my C drive. And then now this lives here, and I can go into the MultiMC directory, and this is the executable that you'll want to run. So in this case, since I'll be running it a lot, I'm going to right click and I'm going to say send to desktop, create shortcut. So then I will have a shortcut to MultiMC on my desktop. Now you can do this in many different ways. You can create shortcuts, you can open this folder every time if you like, but it should be accessible here. So now I'm going to run it. I already have 2 installs of MultiMC. This is just for show. So I'm going to say, yes, I speak American English. You'll want to make sure that it specifies 64. That's very important. And sure. So now we're on this page. This is the home page of MultiMC, and every time you launch MultiMC in the future, you will be on this particular screen. So I'm going to go back to the website, and I'm going to go back to how to connect. And it should say at the top right, add your Minecraft Mojang profile so you can play online. So as you can see, profiles, no default account, manage accounts. In this case, you're going to click the add button. And that's some pretty bad thunder in the background. But anyway, you'll want to put in your email and your password for Mojang or your Minecraft account. If you don't remember those, you'll have to go to the Mojang website and do a password recovery tool. So you'll want to add these. And once you're done adding those, you'll be ready for the next step, which is the Add Instance button at the top left. We click Add Instance. And now this is very easy. All you do is you click the Import from Zip tab on the left. Then you copy and paste the following. Here, let me just make sure I'm copying, pasting it correctly. I just copied that. Now I'm going to paste it right into here and click OK. Now it's downloading the mod pack, and this will take a few moments. And after it's done downloading, it will extract the mod pack and it'll be ready to launch. So just wait a bit. The mod pack is around 300 megabytes in size. But because of Minecraft's inefficient memory management, it actually takes about 6 gigabytes to load up the entire mod pack, 6 gigabytes of RAM. And we'll get to that in a bit. I'm just using some filler text and filler time while we're waiting for it to download and install. So there's a couple of great advantages to using the MultiMC client. The first is that you can have multiple Minecraft instances. You can have as many instances of Minecraft as you'd like, and they are different versions as well. You can have a vanilla version of 1.12.2, you can have a modded version, you can have a clean FTB install, you can really do whatever you want with MultiMC. And it also makes updates very easy because you can go and connect or just download the zip file which has all the instructions. So the next thing that you'll want to do is select this instance, and then you'll want to click Edit Instance. In this case, we have to go down to the Settings tab. The Settings tab is very important because every time you copy this over, you'll have to make sure that the memory allocation is set properly for your computer. If your computer has less than 8 gigs of RAM installed, I'm sorry, you can't run this mod pack. If it has 8 gigs of RAM, you're going to need about 6 gigs. So 6,144 megabytes is about the bare minimum that you can go and you can run with on this install. And I would leave that as 6144 if you have 8 gigs of RAM. If you have 12 gigs of RAM, you can easily increase this up to about 8,192. And if you have more than 12 gigs of RAM, if you have 16 or 32 or 64, well, guess what? RAM is not a limitation. You can go and run with over 10,000 megabytes of RAM. So because my computer has 10,000 or has more than 16 gigs of RAM, I can run with this number. But the number is heavily dependent on what your system has. So find out what your system has and then set that number. And after you're done, you're then going to click the launch button. And once the game launches, it'll take a while to load, and it will take about 5 minutes or so. And then after that, you'll want to click the click multiplayer, then add server, and then type in Untold Destiny as the name. And that is up to you, but you'll have to keep it the same through every install. So that's a very important thing. All right, that's it. I hope you have fun Minecrafting.